Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, both of clear.
Okay. Both are clear. That's great.
Yeah,
Okay, I can
thank
see you and
you.
I can hear you well as well.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yes. My name is Lean. What's your name?
My name is June. Nice to meet you, teacher Lin.
Yes. Okay. Nice to meet you too, June.
Yeah.
So this time you choose pronunciation advanced 14, Steve's Jobs speech.
Yes, right.
So let's
That's
have the
right.
lesson, but before that, let's have a review for your previous lesson, okay?
Okay. Sorry, would you do me a favor? I'm doing YouTube as a record of my English learning. Can I upload this lesson?
It's okay.
It's
Yes,
okay. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Are
Yeah.
you sure? So let's have the lesson that you chose, okay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So let's have the revision first. Please read it.
Yes. Okay. The charm of Hokkaido, the northernmost and least developed of Japan's main islands. Hokkaido is a vision of untamed, epic wilderness. It has rugged shores and offshore islands within touching distance of Russia, where wild bears roam the deep green forest, and hawks cycle above crystal clear lakes and smoking craters. Heavy snowfall during the winter attracts skiers and snowboarders to the powder capital of Japan, Niseko, while mild summers see the mountains almost overrun with city dwellers looking for relief from the muggy climate of the main island.
Okay. I think it's good. But
Okay.
can you repeat it with me, please?
Yes. Maggie. What I say before? Now.
Moggy.
Moggy.
It sounds like
Muggy.
From the muggy climate.
Muggy climate of the main island.
Yes,
Muggy.
that's right.
Muggy.
Yes. Now let's have the next one. First challenge. Can you please read the paragraph? After you finish, I'll correct your mistakes in pronunciation and accent.
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
Okay. Steve Jobs speech part 1. No one wants to die. And yet, this is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it, and that is as it should be, because this is very likely the single best innovation of life. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.
Okay. Can you please repeat after me some word?
Yes.
First one would be destination.
Destination.
Next is invention.
Invention.
And the other one, drown.
Drown.
And next one, intuition. And lastly, secondary. Yes, secondary. Okay. Secondary.
Secondary.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Now let's have words and expressions. Please repeat after me the words twice.
Yes, okay, twice.
First one, destination.
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 Okay, good.
Okay.
Next, escaped.
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 Invention.
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 Dogma.
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 I'm actually not sure about this word. Let me just check it out for a while.
Yeah.
Wait for a minute.
Yes, okay.
Dogma is correct. Dogma.
Dogma. Wow.
Next. Drown out.
Drown out.
Drown out.
Drown out. Drown out.
Intuition. Next.
Intuition.
Intuition.
Intuition. Intuition. Intuition. Intuition.
Good.
Good. Thank you.
Secondary.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Now we're already done. Do you have any question?
Oh, okay. All clear. All,
Okay. It's all clear.
It's all clear. Yeah. Thank
Yes,
you.
okay, everything
Thanks
is
to
fine.
you.
Okay, now let's have the second challenge. You have to read each sentences after you listen to the audio, okay?
Okay.
We're going to do it twice. First one, please listen.
Steve Jobs' speech, Part 1.
Steve Jobs' speech, Part 1.
Okay, one more time.
Steve Jobs' speech, Part 1.
Steve Jobs' speech, Part 1.
Good.
Okay.
Now let's have the second sentence. Please listen.
No one wants to die, and yet death is the destination we all share.
No one wants to die, and yet this is the destination we all share. We all share.
Okay. One more time.
Yes.
No one wants to die, and yet death is the destination we all share.
We all share. No one wants to die, and yet this is the destination we all share.
Okay, good. Now let's have the third sentence. Please listen.
No one has ever escaped it, and that is as it should be.
No one has ever escaped it, and that is that it should be. Is that it should be? Is that it? And that is as it should be. Is that it? Yeah, very difficult to pronounce. Is as it? Is as it?
Okay. Try to listen again to the audio.
Yes.
One more time.
No one has ever escaped it, and that is as it should be.
Wow. No one has ever escaped it, and that is as it should be. Is that it?
There is linking sounds, I think, in this part. Maybe later we will learn it in the
yes.
in the third year.
Okay.
Linking sounds.
Yes.
Let's have fourth sentence, please.
Because death is very likely the single best invention of life.
Because death is very likely the single best innovation of life.
Invention.
Sorry.
Okay.
Invention of life. Best invention of life.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, one more time,
Yes.
please listen.
Because death is very likely the single best invention of life.
Single best invention. Because death is very likely the single best invention of life.
Okay.
Invention.
Now let's have the fifth sentence. Please listen.
Yes.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
Waste. It's repeated. Waste.
Waste. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Another one is someone else's. Someone else's.
Someone else's life. Someone else's. Oh, thank you. Someone
I think that's
else's.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Thank you.
have
I'm
it. Another
very
one.
glad.
Please listen again. Okay, good. Let's listen again.
Thank you.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
Okay. Now let's have the sixth sentence, please.
Don't be trapped by dogma.
Don't be trapped by dogma.
One more time.
Don't be trapped by dogma.
Don't be trapped by dogma.
Remember to pronounce also the ed at the end of trapped, okay? Trapped.
Yes, I see. But audio is, I'm not here. Trapped.
You can. Don't be trapped by dogma.
Wow. Audio. One more here.
One more. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be trapped by dogma.
Wow. Don't be trapped by dogma. Don't be trapped by dogma. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Audio is very fast. Trapped by.
Yes, that's right.
Trapped by.
It's okay. Trapped
by dogma.
Let's have
Don't be
number
trapped
7.
by dogma. Yes.
Okay. You want to practice it?
Yeah, okay.
It's okay. Let's move on to number 7.
Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
Wow. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
Your own.
Huh?
Your own. Your
own inner voice. Your own. Okay, your own. Please tell me one more. Drown out.
Listen again to the audio how he says it, okay?
Yes.
Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
Drown out your own inner voice.
So here, it's also, I think, a linking sounds. Later, we will also try to practice it and practice, okay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, sure. Now, can you read it again, by the way, please?
Yes.
Don't let.
Okay. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Okay? Drown out your own inner voice. Drown out your own inner voice.
Next, number 8.
Yes.
And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition.
And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. And courage.
Can you repeat it again, by the way? This one also, can you read it again?
Yes.
I couldn't hear you clearly. Can you say this in the chat box?
Follow.
Yes, follow. Okay.
Yeah. Follow your heart and intuition.
Intuition.
Yes.
So the U in this part becomes like W. That's why it sounds like we.
Intuition. Okay, intuition. Okay.
Let's listen again one more time.
And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition.
And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's have number 9. Okay.
They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
Okay.
Truly. Please tell me. Truly.
True. Like true.
True.
Like true.
True. Okay. Truly.
Truly.
Truly. Okay.
Truly.
Thank you. Truly want to become. Truly want to become.
Can you say it again, please?
truly want to become.
True. You should also. I couldn't hear the R sounds. The R.
R.
Can you say it again? True.
True.
Truly.
Oh, truly.
True.
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 True. Okay.
Like that. Truly.
Truly. Truly.
Okay.
Okay. Truly want to become.
Okay.
Truly.
It's much better.
Thank you.
Yes. Just keep on practicing. It's because it is, how can I say, it's in the tongue, in the position of the tongue. That's why.
Yes.
How to pronounce it? The T
Yes.
and the R. True.
Truly. Truly. Yes.
Truly, yes.
Yes. Truly is R and L. R and L sounds.
Yes.
In,
True.
In.
And then Li. So the R sounds is in the beginning, and then L is at the end. Li.
Yes. Yes.
Truly.
Very difficult to pronounce of Japanese by Japanese.
For
Yes.
for Japanese.
Japanese. Yes.
Okay. It's okay. Just keep on practicing.
Yes.
You'll just get
Okay.
it. You're improving, so it's okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Now let's hit number 10.
Yes.
Please listen.
Everything else is secondary.
Everything else is secondary.
One more time, please.
Everything else is secondary.
Everything else is secondary.
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 Okay.
Okay, thank you.
That's it.
Secondary.
Yes. So we're going to have the third challenge. Listen to sample audio and read the paragraph. So we're going to listen to the full audio, the whole paragraph, and then after that, you'll read it, okay?
Okay.
Let's listen.
Steve Jobs' speech, Part 1. No one wants to die, and yet death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it, and that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.
Okay. This time, please read it full paragraph.
Oh, my turn?
Yes, your turn.
Steve Jobs' speech, part 1. No one wants to die, and yet death is a destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it, and that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Secondary.
Secondary. Okay. Now let's go and practice some words again.
Yes.
So let's just practice it so you can get used to it. Okay, the first one, drown out.
Drown out.
Drown out.
Drown out.
And intuition.
Intuition.
Okay, I'll type the
Okay.
linking sounds.
Yes. Please have many linking sounds.
Yeah,
This paragraph.
many.
Yes. Okay.
So let's
Please tell
practice
me.
it, please.
Okay.
So let's practice first. That is.
That is. Yes.
That is.
That is. Yes. I
And the
see.
next one.
That is.
As it.
As it. As
As
it.
it.
Wow. Is as it. That is
as
as
it.
it. That is. And that is as it. Wow. Should be.
Yes. And that is as it.
And that is as it should be. Should be.
Yes.
And that is
So-
as it should be.
That's why it's difficult because two linking sounds
Yes.
are
Yes.
like two
Yeah.
linking sounds. So that is
That
as
is.
it.
That is as it. And
Mm.
that is as it should be. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Easier to pronounce these
This one,
sentences.
yes. And that is as it should be.
Yeah, and that is as it should be.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
wow,
good.
thank you. And that is as
Yes,
it,
sure.
as it. That is
Okay.
as it. Yes, thank you.
So next, let's have next one. Someone else's.
Someone else's. Someone
So that
else.
like the n sounds is someone else's.
Someone else's. Okay,
But
someone
you have to say it
else's.
really fast. Someone else's.
Someone else's. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Yes.
thank you.
And
Someone
next
else's.
one is escape it.
Escape it.
Escaped it.
Escaped it. Escaped it. Wow.
Escaped it.
Oh, not this sound. Tit. Escaped it. Escaped it.
Escaped. When you say escaped, it's actually two sounds, not
Two
two.
sounds. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Escaped.
I see. Escaped it. Escaped it. Escaped it.
Okay. Yes. Next one. Invention of.
Invention of. Invention of. Invention of. Thank you. Invention of. Yes.
Okay. Next. Time is.
Time is. Time is.
Time is.
Time is. Yeah. Thank you. Of is.
OF.
Of is linking sounds all the time. Of
Yeah, I think, yeah. And also is, I think, is.
is. Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. Time is.
Time is.
Time is. Time is.
Time is. Yes. And next is wasted.
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 Wasted. Wasted.
Noise of.
Noise of.
Sorry.
Yes, wasted.
Okay. Next one. Noise of.
Noise of.
Noise of.
Noise of.
And this one, bit difficult. Let's practice.
Yes.
Drown out.
Drown out.
Drown. Drown out.
Drown out.
Drown out.
Drown out.
Good.
Now, thank you. Drown out.
Okay, next.
Yes.
Heartened.
Heartened. Wow.
Heartened.
Heartened.
Let's practice it.
Heartened. Heartened. Heartened.
Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition.
Wow. Have the courage to follow your heartened in. Sorry, I.
You forgot. Intuition.
Intuition. Yes.
Intuition. Okay.
Intuition.
You have to remember that.
Yeah. I forget quickly.
Maybe I will try to type
yeah.
how you pronounce it.
Yes. Intuition. Intuition.
Like this. You say it like this.
Intuition. Thank you. Intuition. Intuition. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And lastly,
Intuition.
else's.
Else's.
Yes, else's.
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 Else's. Else's. Else's. Yes. Else's.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So this time let's have the fourth challenge time trial. Let's try to read it as fast as you can and make sure to use the linking sounds, okay?
Okay. Sorry. Let me practice before time trial. Okay. Yeah. I use linking sounds. Yes.
You, right? Or do I have to
Yes,
also
yes.
read?
I lead.
Okay,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Steve Jobs speech 1. Steve Jobs speech part 1. One wants to die, and yet death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it.
Escaped it.
And
Okay.
that is as it, and that is that is as it,
Okay.
and that is as it should be, and that is as it should be.
That is.
Yes, and that is as it should be, because this is very likely the single best invention of life. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Heart and intuition.
We don't have time.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you upload it, please blur my face.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Promise
you. You did
Yeah.
good. You did good. Bye.
Bye.